I'm a little nervous. I want to talk to my friends on Facebook for just a few minutes. I'll talk to everybody on Facebook for just a few minutes, but I know this is not going to go viral. I have no dreams or aspirations that it would. But to that small community that are gonna see it, I love you. I want you to know that. I have had friends lately unfriend me and block me. Some people have done so because of what they assumed my beliefs were. Some people have done it because of who they assumed who I voted for. I'm not going to tell you who I voted for. It's none of your business. But we were all in this together. Even I, who don't even live in the States, I live in Japan, and we're in this together. I, obviously, am a white male, pink male. Don't hold that against me. I can't do anything about it. My wife, on the other hand, is not. Nor my children. They're mixed. And they are beautiful. But this is a world in which, for some reason, that holds meaning. And I'm not really sure why. Because as Bruce Lee said, we all live under the same sky. You know, Americans, we think we're so great because people flock to us for hope. Let's not get arrogant about that. People flock to Holland and Australia and New Zealand and who'd have thought it, Germany, for the same reasons. If we want there to be hope, we have to be that hope. You have to give that hope when somebody asks for it. You have to be the help when somebody needs it. You have to be the love when somebody lacks it. So when people show you hate, or you think people are gonna show you hate, you don't react in the same way. That's just perpetuating that broken system. And if you want to vote for another president next term, and you think any fool can do it, so you can vote for Ron Perlman or The Rock or whoever, what other celebrity is running. And by the way, I like those guys. I think they're great guys. But let's vote for a politician. Let's vote for, Marco Rubio, or he's a Republican, or you could vote for Trey Gowdy. Well, he's a Republican too. But these are guys who can do it, and they actually have experience. Vote for a Democrat that you like. Vote for a Green Party that you like. Personally, I'm libertarian. Sometimes. I'll vote for whoever can do the job. But the point is we need to actually have discussions about it and come about change in a way that is lawful, kind, and if we have to fight. But that's when civil liberties are broken, and right now nothing's happened. America's just voted and chosen, albeit by a very slight margin. And let's not get things mixed up. The Electoral College isn't there for a very good reason. The Founding Fathers knew that pure democracies tend to run foul of mob theology, mob mentalities, and whether you agree on that or not is beside the point. It's there, okay? People congregate in cities, and then they tend to go with the ideas that are of those around them. And that does not necessarily reflect, that's not to say they're good or bad, that's just not necessarily to say that they reflect those of everybody else in the country. And so the Electoral College has been put into place. And I had somebody defriend me on Facebook because he assumed that I was insulting him by disagreeing with him. Now, I hope that every friend of mine on here would be a friend. I don't expect you to agree with me. I don't want you to agree with me. I want to have friends who do not always hold my positions. I expect my friends to hold me accountable, and that means they're going to sometimes have to have differing views than me. Because my wife and I don't always agree, and if you don't understand that, you need to get married. But I still love my wife, and I love you. We need to be able to challenge each other's opinions and ideas in a positive way, through debate or discussion. And if you don't know about something, don't go running off emotionally and saying, tax law is this. You talk to a tax lawyer. Talk to more than one, because they may have differing ideas. Inheritance tax, that's there for a reason. It's there for a very good reason, but it could be handled other ways. But if you don't understand these things, don't go spout off on about them. Understand the issues. Mike Rose says, hey, go study economics before you go vote. I totally agree with that. That's not to say that you can't go vote whatever your opinion is. We have the right to do that. And apparently a lot of people have done that. But that's the point, is that we have the right to do that. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I respect yours. I've had friends tell me lately, I'm not going to lose my respect in you. I certainly hope not. I'm going to respect you for reasons deeper than our political views. I'm going to respect you for what I believe to be our God-given rights. You are made in God's image, and I love you for that. Whether you feel that or not, I believe that you deserve my respect, whether I agree with you or not. Some of my greatest friends on Facebook and off Facebook, I don't agree with them. Sometimes we hold vastly differing views. I have a friend who, we refer to each other as Eric and Charles, if that's an X-Men reference, but we don't agree on a lot of stuff, but I love him like a brother. Why we can't get along on Facebook or in the streets of Chicago or New York or LA or wherever there happens to be rioting, whatever side you voted on, treat each other with respect. Love each other, because if you want there to be change, you're going to have to be the change. You can't expect a politician to say, change! But, okay, great. How? Every politician runs on that. It's not the great people, it's not the great powers that bring about change, that fight away darkness. Is it Tolkien? It was Gandalf. It's the little acts. It's washing the dishes when your wife is tired, men. Washing the dishes when your wife isn't tired. Just wash them. In our house, she cooks, I wash. I cook, everybody throws up. Be the change. Be the friend. A lot has happened, and a lot will yet happen. I don't expect everybody to understand it or agree on it, but we're in it together. Now, I'm going to go to the airport and pick up my kids who've been visiting their grandparents for the last month. So I'm going to go get some hugs. I might be off Facebook for a while, but it's a good reason. See ya.